Rosalina is a space princess, which is fucking awesome. And she's got all these little star children called Lumas.
Just like Leia.
Just like Leia is a space princess, yeah. But Leia doesn't have magic powers.
What? She does.
Of the Force. That's not magic, that's religion. Are you saying religion is magic?
It seems to make people idiots.
Magic?
No religion.
Oh, okay, great. So now that we agree, she's a space princess with magic. She's got a bunch of little star children, and she loves to read them bedtime stories before going to bed. But as she's reading a bedtime story, she gets kidnapped by Bowser Jr.
Here's something. Here's something for the comments. Rosalina's star children, or the toad people.
Luma's 100%.
They're a million times cuter. But if you disagree, put it in the comments.
Much better. Luma's so much better. So much more versatile. So much more useful. The toads, just liabilities. Just a bunch of little liabilities running around.
Yeah, they're very self-aware, though. We're adorable. That's what they said. They literally said that verbatim in the first one.
They're not. They're abominations and should be treated as such. The Lumas,
they're great. They're great toppings for burgers and pizza, though.
Yes, they
mushrooms.
are. Yeah, and you can try that if you go to Universal's Super Mario World, Super Mario Land, whatever Nintendo Land, whatever they call it over there. If you go to the Toad Cafe, they do just have mushrooms in every single dish.
Okay.
And there's a chef that is one of the toads.
You can have your toads and eat them too. There. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Good to know.
Yeah. What are power mushrooms? Are they just baby toads?
I think those are the ones that give you the best trip.
Mm-hmm. So, Rosalina gets kidnapped. One of the little babies gets kidnapped with her. Then we see Mario.
Bowser Jr.
By Bowser Jr., yes. Then Mario and Luigi ride motorcycles in the desert from Super Mario Odyssey to go rescue a Yoshi from a warp pipe. And now they're just friends. Because that's how that works, and
sometimes it's like that in real life. You meet somebody and instant best friends, like you and me.
Yeah. That is what happened. He looked at me from across the room and said, "Get over here. We're recording now."
And then I went, blam, blam,
Wham.
blam.
Yeah, like that.
And then you were just like, this is the best friend.
That's how it happens, folks. That's if you want to get friends. That's how you do it. Actually, Michael's foolproof way to make friends is open a card shop and own it. And then people show up and they go, "Hey,
the friends come
I
to you.
vibe with you," and you go, "Oh, I also vibe with you," and then y'all vibe together.
And look at his vibing.
Surefire way to make friends. 100%.
Sometimes you end up vibing on a podcast with them.
Yeah. Sometimes they rescue you from scary men running towards you in the rain.
Sometimes they are the scary men running towards you in the rain.
More often than not, actually. More often than not. So we go back to Rosalina and the Luma, and she does a little jailbreak on Planet Bowser. Bowser Planet? Bowser World? World Bowser? What do they call it?
I forget.
Cool. That's how important it is.
It's the I made a reference. It's the Space Jam planet.
Yeah.
The amusement park of the
That's good, yeah.
of the aliens.
Yeah. A reference that you might understand, might not. I turned to Sybil and I said, "This is very Sonic Colors of this Super Mario movie." Because Sonic Colors takes place on Eggman's spaceship that he turned into a space carnival.
Which is also one of your theories that everything is Sonic. He'll do a dissertation on it one day that everything is Sonic. But
I don't remember this being a thing, but it is now, and I can do that. And I'll start with this. So
every movie is Sonic, and then he'll explain how it is.
Good Will Hunting
at the end of this movie,
it references, and it takes place in Boston, which is a city that is depicted in Sonic Adventure, the first one, as Station Square. So Good Will Hunting takes place in Station Square in the Sonic universe.
Yeah. Keanu Reeves.
So that's a lot of them. The Matrix.
What about
which is basically Sonic Frontiers?
Yeah.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie is just Sonic Colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's look, everybody just yoinks and twists.
And full-time movie fans, I'm sorry in advance for opening that can of worms, but that's all it's going to be from now on.
This is my new bit.
Everything's Sonic.
You guys will not hear it for a while, and then it will come back with full force, full dissertation. 75 pages published.
He's going to bring back the Sonic hoodie, too.
Yeah. For the one time. The Luma
So
escapes.
Sonic colors.
Well, we'll get back to that one. That was later in the movie.
Yeah.
The Luma escapes, going to seek out Princess Peach while they celebrate her birthday, which is not the Star Festival, but basically is the Star Festival. And Mario got her a beautiful diamond-studded bracelet. It's actually a parasol, which she thinks is the perfect gift, which is like literally not referenced anywhere besides that. It's just like literally just a nod to the fans.
I think bracelets are a better gift.
We will not delve further into that one for everybody's sake. And Jarvis's own
Adventures.
yes, adventures. So Peach goes, I hate birthdays. I don't know where I came from, which we learn in like literally 10 minutes where she came from.
Yeah, and then they go into the birds and the bees discussion, which was weird that, Luigi was given that discussion.
Yeah. Well,
Along with Bowser.
Who else? Who else but Luigi and Bowser?
Well, Bowser would know because he's got a kid. Yeah.
He actually's got 9 kids, but we don't talk about that yet. Bowser Jr. is just apparently his favorite.
Yeah. Which is makes you a bad dad because...
Yeah, you shouldn't have favorites.
Yeah.
I should know I have a favorite. These references do not make any sense to first-time viewers. Hi, first-time viewers. If you're a first-time viewer, view a second time, maybe.
Yeah, go view all of our other movies and review so that you can get.
You can watch them on
one.
2 times speed if you need to. I don't mind.
Just watch them is the point.
Yeah, or have the little AI chatbot the summarize it for you. That also works. And then ask it about my personal life. I do that sometimes. Have you done that before? You go into our videos and,
Not even
ask
once.
the AI thing what it thinks of our video, and then I'll just ask it dumb questions like, so. When Michael references a dog, who is the dog and why is she the co-host? And I'll go, the co-host is Millie, who seems to be a very intelligent dog that can speak. It's very funny. It's really stupid. Just like most of the plot to this movie that I had a good time with because I like the references. So Peach gets the little Luma coming in going, Princess Peach, I finally found you. Lumas don't talk, by the way. In the games, they don't talk. Well, I guess they do because they have little text boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they talk. They talk now. You know that one? That was it. They fly now.
Oh,
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Your favorite Star Wars?
Ugh.
They fly now.
Which is also something that this movie is not great at dialogue. There's so many.
It's so true. It was like they were like Rosalina and the Luma were in a cage being transported onto this planet, and she said, "Don't worry, everything will be fine." And I went, "Oh, that feels out of place. Why?"
Does she know something?
Yeah,
Turns out
does she know
didn't.
something? No, she really didn't. Anyways, the star comes in and goes, "Please, Princess Peach, you're our only hope," and then turns into a big old launch star and shoots her and Toad off into space, where they end up at the Gateway Galaxy, which is just a train station where they go into the underground for a few minutes just to find where that's honestly, it is quite literally, that whole sequence was quite literally Finn and Rose go to the casino planet in the
Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi, which is unfortunate because it is the weakest part of that movie. But it's just fine. They learned that Bowser Jr. took Rosalina, which, I mean, why did they... How would they not have known that if the Luma had shown up in the first place?
Plot.
Couldn't tell you. So an unnecessary, 10 minutes later, Mario and Luigi have a fun little montage of them helping out the Mushroom Kingdom, which was just like a fun little ooh, this is what happens in the games.
Yeah.
It explains the lore of the games a little bit now,
Yeah.
which is kind of fun.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah. And then just like the introduction to Super Mario Galaxy, spaceship shoots lasers around the Mushroom Kingdom, the Princess Peach Castle, and sucks it into space just to drop it off on the bee planet.
And he was literally just trying to get
Bowser,
his dad back. So
and beat the shit out of Mario.
Yeah, there was a big old fight scene inside the castle.
Luigi did the knee that he does in the Smash Bros. Games.
He did.
Hilarious.
Upper knee cut is what I like to call it.
Awesome. Of course, nothing else of substance happens there except Bowser gets almost sucked up into the thing, but doesn't. And then they all crash onto a bee planet with the bees, where tiny Bowser begs Mario to punch him so that he can get big again, and then he does. And then Bowser goes, "I love you so much. You won't regret this. I promise."
How was that for you? Was it weird to have Bowser being like a simp to the?
No, it happens in a lot of the games.
Oh.
They're like frenemies, like really really good frenemies. So it's a standard thing.
Okay,
it continues to be a vibe. I expect it to happen again in the third one. So the castle crashes, and then the big bee queen, who is in Super Mario Galaxy, but for anybody else that's just a big bee on a big bee planet, says. Enslave them in our prison camps. And Bowser goes, enslave me in your prison camps and let them go away. And she goes, okay, get on this very sad beetle, which was a very sad beetle.
It's one of the saddest beetles I've ever seen.
Yeah, very just miserable existence, I think. And it flies them to the Gateway Galaxy as Princess Peach and Toad find Fox McCloud after seeing Pikmin land, which was awesome. I love Pikmin so much.
We love Pikmins.
I love Pikmins.
But not Pygmies.
No, there's actually so if y'all want to join a really fun Reddit community, the Pikmin subreddit's really funny because they'll just make really off-color jokes. Like, the government doesn't want us to play this game because it tells us to pick men. This is really good.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it off color because all the pigmen are actually different colors?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is. And when they die, you get really sad.
Well, luckily, none of them that we know of were harmed in the making of this movie.
Yeah, that we know of.
No pigmen were harmed, so.
Pikmin, waiting for that movie. I'll be there day one. I'm not even joking. This is like the Sonic movie for me. I would go see a Pikmin movie in a heartbeat. And would be so sad when they mess it up.
Your literal heartbeats for Pikmin.
Yeah. I have been thinking about getting a Pikmin tattoo for days. Not even irrelevant to this.
Yeah.
So they meet Fox McCloud from Star Fox, which is not a Super Mario game, but in fact,
do a barrel roll.
Yeah, that's Star Fox. And of Smash Bros, which everyone's like, ooh, they're going to make a Smash Bros universe. They might. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it. They've some good properties. They're making a Legend of Zelda movie.
Cool.
I hope it's cool. I really
do hope it's cool. Movie?
They might.
That'd be cool.
That would also be cool. Again, things we would not be mad about. Take all of that Mario money you're making and shovel it into some other.
I'd rather a different studio handle some of those though.
Well, so the Legend of Zelda movie is live action. So I don't think Illumination is going to handle that one.
Good. I like that.
Yeah, they're branching out, which is good. I like that. Same with the Pikmin movie. I would like, even though the Pikmin are very, very Minion-esque, I would like the Pikmin to not be minions. Mario and Luigi and Yoshi all end up at the Gateway Galaxy literally at the exact same time as they're leaving, which is a complaint. And I get it.
He was very mad that they just happened to show up.
Yeah, there's all of the tropes that this movie was turning into turned away from the tropes like last second, so that they didn't become tropes.
Yeah,
you know? Like we just missed them.
Any hint of stakes or
immediately squashed.
Yeah.
This was what some people would call a very Netflix friendly movie.
I feel like the most intense moment scene was literally in the scene we're at now, where he goes to say hi to Peach, and she's gonna give him a hug.
Yeah,
and he
fumbles
he goes for a handshake.
Yeah. and goes, "Oh,
That
I
was the
thought it
most-
would be cool."
That was the most high stakes stressful.
Then we get some
moment.
really cool Star Fox stuff.
Yeah, Star
Where
Fox is always cool.
they are getting chased down by the big old Bowser ship, and Star Fox does cool Star Fox stuff by blowing up the guns on the ship, which again, very cool.
Very cool.
Dual barrel roll. And then they crash land on a dinosaur planet, which I think is the dinosaur planet from Super Mario Odyssey. Is that the vibe you got?
Yes.
But also, little known fact, Star Fox Adventures reference, because the second Star Fox game takes place on a dinosaur planet with a lot less flying spaceships,
Yeah.
which is why they did not make another one.
I know a few people we should send to a dinosaur planet. You know what I mean?
Some would say that we currently live on a dinosaur planet.
Yeah, all of our whole government system is run by dinosaurs. Fossils.
Actively decaying fossils.
Yeah. You could carbon date them.
Do not date
Some would
these.
say you'd have
Do
to.
not date them.
Yeah, especially if you're carbon based.
Yeah. They get off the planet literally like lowest
just
things
do.
possible.
They
Yeah,
just
they
do.
just do. And then they go to rescue Rosalina, who's now being sucked of her life force because sorry, I forgot to mention the reason why Peach doesn't remember who her parents are is because she doesn't have parents. She has a sister. They're both made of stardust, like Jesus. Immaculate conception of the universe. Does that count as a second coming?
It counts for something.
Okay, great. Had to fact check. Jarvis is the biblical expert here. I'm just making references and seeing how his face twinges. So yeah, they have space powers that turn them into Moana. Is that a great way to explain it?
I couldn't think of a better way to explain
Awesome.
it if you paid me to do it.
Very cool. Mario does Mario stuff by beating up Bowser and Bowser Jr. while Peach rescues her sister from space jail. And that's and then they do. And Mario gets the red star from the end of Super Mario Galaxy and flies around and everyone gets saved. And that's the movie.
That's literally it.
Yeah, they quite literally is like, they're rescued. Roll credits. Hey. You look good over there.
Look real good.
Have you thought about sharing your kindness with others?
Share the love.
Maybe like the video. Click on that subscribe button. And show your friends.
Yeah, just touch it ever so lightly, that like button. Move over to the subscribe button. Maybe tap your keyboard just a little bit. Leave a comment. Bye.
That's it.